Guten Tag and hello, I'm Lile from DragonsAteOurName and welcome to this reverse recommendation of the Banner Saga. This got recommended to me a while back by my roommate and co-owner of this channel, Indy, and then got gifted to me by the wonderful Aaron from WholesomeChaotic, and I am finally gonna play it. And remember, Reverse Recommendation is a series where you can suggest games to me, and then I will try them out and see if I like them for some time. And maybe some editing shenanigans. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna dive in. I know that this is a very hard game. I know it's a tactical game. I've seen a little bit, I think, of the third game played by Indy, but I don't really know much else. So let's go in. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Alright. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun. Oh yeah, this is based on like northern mythology, right? I think.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli meðal vor.
Sure.
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital.
All right.
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Are these giants and the little ones are normal people? Because they seem so tall. They are very tall. Nice horns you have. Ooh. Okay, what happened? Oh god, straight into the gameplay. Sure, I don't know what you said. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Tutorial time! Movement happens before action. This ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Boomf. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. Click the fist now to attack his strength and confirm your choice. Alright, I got that. Boom. He's down! Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. By clicking on gold tiles, a character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Strike adjacent enemies in a spin attack. Normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies going clockwise from target. Okay, doesn't matter. Sure. Ooh. Ow! That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only 1 enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the fist and then the stars above the fist to add willpower. Alright. We did it! Victory! 6 renown. I think that's good. I mean, it was only the tutorial
like
fight.
a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Are we defending the city now? Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. We are still going on. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eirik, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, is it? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eirik. It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want, exactly? Skull things that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out that chieftain. The governor wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Eirik, and we are Ubin. Let's go to the market. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Skullfing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. Don't talk to me! Need some help here? Head, I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. Head sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Do nothing. Let Eirik handle this. Eirik overturns his flimsy table, scattering Had's assortment of junk across the ground. That was unexpectedly aggressive. Gods! Eirik laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the skull things? Nobleman, up by East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eirik's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gunnulf, Gunnulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. They look good. Let's be nice. You look like a frog. I'm glad you care. Gunnulf goes off to look at more stalls. What was that interaction? Eirik, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be skulking. If they are licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Should we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Alrighty. What are we doing now? Mead House. I'm guessing we're going there. You arrive in front of what must be nobleman. A few minutes later, Eirik appears, with a weather-beaten man introduced as a wall guard. I point them out, Eirik says over his shoulder. Ready? You're walking through the front door? If they ran to a mead house, says Volgard, I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Volgard boosts the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eirik is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken skullthings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in the process. Is this another fight? Is this another fight? It is. Uh-oh. Those are a lot of peoples. Ready? Alright, ready, I guess. I would just kind of, move. Go here. And do Stonewall, I guess. What is it you could do? Rally. Gives willpower to allies in range. Why not? Sure. You go here. You can't attack anyone. And then you end the turn. Alright. You go down here. And end your turn. Alright. I would still kind of like these guys to stand back a bit. Oh, I should have moved him. I wanted to move him. You go here. You attack that dude. Breakdown. That destroys 3. Yeah. Ah, damn it. I wanted... You go here and then you do your thing. Yep. Haha! You can go here and you can do this again. Haha! See? He resists the thing. Haha! You go here. And then you attack this dude. And hit him. Ah. Well, hit him for 4. Ow. You go here. And then you do this again. Wait. Normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies going clockwise from target. So he doesn't hit them if I hit these first, right? Yes! Haha! I understand how this game kind of works. He's just gonna do the shield wall again. Ow. Ooh. Okay, you go here, and then you attack this dude. Yep. Then he's down. Kinda sucks that you don't have a special ability. I don't like that. Oh, you don't do a lot of damage against them. I'll break their shields then. Where did you go and why did you do that? You go here. Tempest. Oh, he isn't adjacent. I understand how this game kind of works. Oh, that's stupid. Alright, then normal damage. Move in here, and hopefully they attack him. And he will do the shield wall thing again. Oh no. Ow. Yeah, you kill him. Good. Can you stop that? Attack him, please! Stop attacking that guy! Okay, they are not in a position. Right. You go here, and then you attack this one. Smash! Hulk smash! Okay, stop doing that, please. Yes! Okay! Victory! Raid Master. Defeat an enemy with a what? Defeat an enemy with a Warhawk. Defeat an enemy with a Warden. Promotion. Tempered by... Promotion! 10 renown? That sounds cool. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eirik is looking out the hall's window onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach, with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Vorgonir. Next for Val kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? Ah, things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Governor! Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? Yeah, what is it? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeeper spar silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Then let's see who they are. I like this game, but it's probably gonna get so hard that I will be frustrated as hell after a while. Vognir. A familiar Val steps onto the docks. In your mind you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Uben, you're looking ancient! Comes with being old. And if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yokes. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? You're on there. I don't know. I'm sorry. Demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Aberrang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visited his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you are around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is, the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Moga? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Moga. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Oh, now I can choose, I guess. Click a talk icon to converse with one of your heroes. Well, I kind of liked Hakon a bit more than the weird Ludin, the prince, so I'm gonna talk to Hakon. Hakon. Skröna! You find Hakon in a mead house, surrounded by other Val. Strand is no stranger to Val, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for flagon. Vognir is the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yoxfart, I might be desperate to make something myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Val could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Oh, I can still talk to him. Alright, let's talk to him then. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Val, who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir for a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim, with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying ties to the capital, bequeathed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. A Val historian. Ha! Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on a roll a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you're uncertain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Vognir came to our capital in Aberrang, and now we go to the Val's capital in Grofheim, to cement this grand alliance for the next stage of men and Val. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Wow, he's a friendly dude. What do I do now? Go to the Great Hall, apparently. -1 supplies. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply ladders. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Moga steps forward, Vognir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you are ready to depart. Yeah, ready. You follow Moga and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breaths that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. So are we leaving? Are we on the road again? Oh, we are. Oh, and there's a date that's going by. And supplies that we use, I guess. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogart, cracking open mead casks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. Drink a little. You go easy. You've nothing against a good drink, but if anyone is going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revelers eventually fall asleep without incident. Morale improved. Yay! You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogra is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You need it. That was the wrong voice. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha, we are only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. I can look at the map. Where is Grofheim? There it is. Alright. Up here. Grofheim. Okay. We head north, then east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skrimjestad? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrimjestad. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge prints, dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. He's such a nice fellow. Don't poke the antil, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks to Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vetterfell, and we are lucky. If we are lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel hut. Hero's tent. Okay. I'm supposed to go there, so I will do that. Click on the unit stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. I mean, it's nice that they all have noises, but why do they? Okay. Yes, I want to promote him. This unit has points available to spend on improving stats. Activate one of the plus buttons above. Oh, alright. I guess let's be... I don't know what this is. Don't know what this does. Okay. And these are my... This is my party, I guess. And here I can also choose the order? Yeah, I can. Alright, alright. Let's leave.
Vetterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
I like the art style of this game. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Peasant. Buy Harderborg. That's a lot of Val for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Well, no. My boys seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Skull things out there, maybe. Could they have Val working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Val? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. He's thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Harkon takes off at a run. Ooh, battle, 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 battle. Battle. Oh, battle! Oh, that's not good. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click on the enemy target. What? Ooh, he's gonna die. Attack this enemy's strength. Okay, I'm supposed to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Yep. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Yep. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna go over Luden. Oof. Yeah. Maybe that was not the best idea. Ow. Okay, he doesn't do a lot of damage though. Right. Oh! I think we're gonna lose this battle. Because this is gonna freaking hurt. Oh god, this is not good. Okay, he needs to attack the shields. And he needs to run the frick away. You can't rest now. Okay. Move here. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Using the horn will give 1 willpower to the active ally. Alright, I don't need that, I think. No. God damn it. Frick. Frack. Okay, I can now do 8 damage to him. Then destroy shields. Destroy more shields. Let's hope he attacks him. He doesn't, of course he doesn't. Destroy more shields. Oh, thank God. Oh, come on. Really? Oh my god. Is he dead? Victory! Injured. Gandalf has been injured in battle. And probably Luden too, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't as good as the other one. You trying to get yourself killed, Luden. What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Harkon goes to where Vognir lies face down. The future Val King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Vognir's dead. No! Why? Cut with keen-edged sword. Why? What do you mean he's dead? He's dead? Okay, we are changing perspectives. Where did that thing come from? You guys! Shh, stay close. I think it's us. We changed perspectives. Now, I'm sorry to leave you on this cliffhanger, but I'm gonna end the episode. It's already gone on for way too long, and I don't know how the hell I will cut this down, but I will try. But this has been Reverse Recommendation, the Banner Saga. I really like this game. I really kind of do. You know, you guys, if you want me to play a bit more on the channel of this, why don't you let me know? I will fail spectacularly at one point, I just know that, but you know, if you want me to, just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support me, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye und auf Wiedersehen.